This is the Mario Kart Racing Wheel Pro Mini. It's made specifically for playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but there are other games you can play with it. But before I go into that, I want to tell you a little about how this thing works. Now the back shoulder thingies you see here are the L and R buttons in disguise, and the pedals are A and B. The left pedal is the B button, and the right pedal is the A button. Now let's play some games with this thing. I'm going to start off with the most played racing game on the Switch, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. If you can believe it, this actually works well. Nothing like steering an actual wheel in one of my favorite racing games of all time. And speaking of which, I'm going to play Nickelodeon Kart Racers 3 Slime Speedway. I'm going to race with my favorite goth of all time, Lucy Loud, and on my favorite racing course, Arbuckle Farm. Now since the accelerator in this game requires the R button and you can't adjust the button settings on the game, I can't use the pedal for acceleration. But I'm still having a blast with this game. Now how about some action platforming? I'm gonna play a mean one. The Grinch Christmas Adventures. Now keep in mind that if the game is made for your character to be controlled by both the left stick and the D-pad, then you can use the steering wheel with up and down being the only directional buttons you'll have to press. If jump and attack require B and A, then you can simply use the pedals instead of having used the buttons on the wheel. Now let's play some Sonic Mania Plus. Nothing like steering the fastest hedgehog in a run and jump platformer. I mean, how cool is that? And on one of my favorite stages in the entire game. And now for some Sonic Origins Plus. I'm actually playing my first Sonic game ever with the steering wheel. This would have blown my mind as a kid back in the 90s. If you can believe it, this accessory is compatible with the NES Online. I'm playing the classic Super Mario Bros. With this thing, and it's a blast. And if you think that's cool, check this out. You can do the Konami code with this thing. No kidding. And if you have Contra Anniversary Collection, you can do the code with the steering wheel. You'd be surprised to see that you can actually play Super Mario Kart with this thing. It actually works with the Super Nintendo racing games on the Switch. What a futuristic way to play racing games for the Super Nintendo. Anyone can have a blast playing F-Zero with the steering wheel. Even Mario Kart 64 can be played with it. And Mario Kart Super Circuit. Try beating Gabby J with the pedals and dodging his punches with this cool thing. And how about Stunt Race FX? Sure, it's not as good as the other racing games, but you can still have fun steering the wheel on this game. Think Mama Dora Reverie Under the Moonlight is hardcore now? Try going through it with the steering wheel. try using the pedals to punch and kick your way through Double Dragon. Now to exercise my brain with my all-time favorite, Donkey Kong Jr. math. Yeah, that's right. I'm learning with the Mario Kart Racing Wheel Pro Mini. Time for another racing game. This time it's RC Pro AM. Remember what a nightmare Ghosts and Goblins was and still is? Well, try steering and pedaling your way through this game. See if you can get past Firebrand. Yoshi! This steering wheel definitely brings a challenge to this game. How about some breakfast battle? This game is a real blast with the steering wheel. And last but not least, Super Mario Bros. Wonder. If this game is too easy for you, then try steering through it. So there you have it, the Mario Kart Racing Wheel Pro Mini, an accessory that actually brings a whole new challenge to the Switch games, much like the Power Glove for the NES. Not every game is completely compatible with it, but with ones that are, you can definitely challenge yourself to seeing if you can win.